Beneath Montana's majestic big sky, there lurks a mysterious killer. Coursing through the white-capped waters of the Yellowstone River, the lifeblood of Montana's $6 billion recreation economy is a parasite that has left thousands of whitefish dead on the banks.
We were seeing thousands of dead fish, and that's probably only a fraction of what's actually had died. And what we're deducing from the evidence we have is this is a fairly recent introduction, and so the fish were acting as if they were naive to the parasite. You know, they'd never been exposed to it. We probably will see more mortality in the future, hopefully nothing like what we saw this year.
When they found the parasite had killed at least a handful of the trout that draw sporting enthusiasts here from around the globe, wildlife officials worried it would spread farther south into Yellowstone National Park. So last month, they shut down a 180-mile stretch of the Yellowstone River and much of the local economy. Here where the buffalo roam and the river is as much of a draw as the elk that line it, that has the state locking horns with the fishing and rafting industry.
It was a knee-jerk, kind of an overreaction. It costs people from raft companies to motels to restaurants to fly shops to outfitters to you name it. I mean, this whole local economy pulls in a lot of money from this.
Wildlife officials believe low water flow and high temperatures might have created an ideal home for the parasite. In towns like Gardiner, Montana, this year the damage is done. The heavy tourism season is winding to a close. What has shopkeepers and wildlife officials worried now is what happens next year.
Is this going to be a recurring event?
Park's Fly Shop has been here at the gateway to Yellowstone Park since 1952, and rarely has it been quieter.
There was a substantial fall off in business because half the territory that we could put people on was closed. The folks who run recreational raft rides on the river were just plain out of business for the season.
With cooler temperatures and higher water, Montana has reopened at least half of the closed section of the river.
Lots of browns and rainbows and a bunch of decent-sized fish.
And they're in good shape?
Yeah, they seem to be. A lot of fight left in them. Less whitefish, though. I will say that. We only had 2 whitefish yesterday, and that's a lot less than normal.
But much of the Yellowstone remains closed, along with many of the shops that line it. Businesses that are hoping the fish develop a resistance to the parasite by next summer. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Gardiner, Montana.